This whole year, I disappeared from social media and from a lot of people. During this time, I reflected on who I was and I reinvented myself. I decided to work on myself quietly, without the noise of the world, from other people, and all the demands of life. I always knew that I didn't want to just completely delete all social media and never use it again. But I also knew that as long as I had these apps on my phone, I would just get sucked into it. There are 2 steps that really helped me. See, I don't use Instagram on my phone. I literally log into www.instagram.com on a web browser. It might be sometimes Safari on my mobile phone, which has a really horrible user interface, so you can't get distracted by it. If you try to go through the stories or scroll, it just wouldn't let you go further than just like 3. But usually I try to avoid using it on my phone altogether. If I can, I just log into it on my laptop. And I do the same for YouTube. Most of us have a YouTube addiction. We scroll through so many YouTube videos without even watching any of them. And I have a rule now. I can't use YouTube on my phone. I use it either on my TV or on my laptop. It's kind of like the difference between watching a movie at a theater versus just watching the same movie on your phone, where you're more likely to be distracted, you're not paying as much attention, and you'll probably just skip through. But if you watch it in a theater, you're fully absorbed into every second of that movie. And in the same way, watching YouTube on my TV or on a laptop has that same effect. I also tell myself that whatever YouTube video that I choose to watch, I have to watch at least 80% of it. Sticking to this rule has just made me a lot more intentional with the way that I use my socials, and it saved me so much more time. See, usually throughout my day, I have a rule where I don't touch my phone. I keep my phone underneath the blanket, but the ringer is on completely full volume. Most of my apps don't have any notifications on, so I don't receive the ding ding ding, but if someone calls me, then I will definitely hear it. However, this means that for apps like WhatsApp or the very few social media apps that I actually do use just because it's important and I can't afford to not have it, I do miss messages from close friends or family. So what I did is I just scheduled times when I do check for messages and emails just to make sure I'm on top of them and I'm not missing anything. Usually for me, this is late in the morning and then sometime in the afternoon and then about evening. This is way better than having your phone and then you just go like, oh, okay, 2 minutes, oh, okay, 5 minutes later, oh, walking to the toilet, oh, and there's like literally no notifications. After making these changes, I found that I have so much time and instead I spend my time wisely on doing things that help me grow. Things such as learning on Skillshare, which is a sponsor of today's video. Lately, I've been learning how to plan and manage my time better, and I've been doing that through Ali Abdal's productivity masterclass on Skillshare. Even though I've watched a lot of productivity content before, this one really clicked for me because of how practical Ali makes it. He explains systems and tools in a way that's simple, but it actually works. For example, productive downtime, or the importance of setting artificial deadlines for yourself. Since taking this class, I feel a lot more chill and focused, and it's genuinely improved how I work and how I feel day to day. And there's a wide variety of classes. You can dive into productivity, but also explore art and illustration, or animation, photography, and even graphic design. Skillshare has creative classes for hobbyists, creative professionals, and everyone in between. It's designed to help you build creativity into your life. You can learn from real talented creatives, strengthen your skills, boost your brain, and find more balance. The first 500 people to use my link in the description or scan the QR code will get a 1-month free trial of Skillshare. It's definitely worth checking out. Thank you Skillshare for sponsoring this video. At the start of this year, I was thinking about how in your community, your social media profile is literally your only representation of your identity and maybe even where you sit in the social hierarchy. Your followers amount to your public fame. All your carefully curated posts show your taste and who you are as a person. Like, think about it. Let's say someone decides to follow you on Instagram or Facebook. You accept their following, obviously you go and stalk their profile. Without you even knowing, you've already painted a picture of who exactly they are. Your mind has extrapolated their posts into everything about their identity. And while it's a little bit sad, that's kind of the reality. Obviously, it's not to say you should take someone's profile for everything they are. Followers don't mean anything at all, neither do posts. But I guess it kind of makes sense why we extrapolate these things in our mind. If you look at someone posting really arty, vintage kind of stuff, that's an expression of who they are. The same way clothes are, the same way you choose to design your room. But the real problem is that we all get hooked into playing some competition. We try to like posts that are so cool or try to get followers. It's like we're playing a game. It's not about sharing things with authenticity anymore. And that's exactly why I decided to cut down hundreds of followers. I don't know how much it is now. I can't even remember. I don't know if it's 60 something or 90 something, but these are just people who I genuinely know, people I see on a regular basis. I just got rid of people who I was following who I didn't like, people who I barely ever see or I've never even talked to. And I got rid of all of these eyes who are watching me, which in the past used to make me feel so uncomfortable. Like, why do you need to have so many eyes on you? There's beauty in keeping things private to just people you genuinely know and care about. This is also important because when you have so many eyes on you or you're following so many people, you can't help but let these thoughts come and start to affect your daily life. You might start comparing yourself, blah, 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 blah. And I also did the exact same with who I was following. I got rid of the most random celebrities I was following, except Zayn and Justin Bieber, because come on, bro, like I have to follow them because I love them so much. I cannot remove them. Otherwise, everyone else on there are people who I genuinely know in my life and things that really inspire me to grow, things that are adding knowledge into my brain and helping me. So that way, if I do go on Instagram, I literally see a post saying, get off of your phone, it's a waste of time. Literally. But yeah, that's all from me today. Take care and bye.